Welcome to Proof Live, where booze brands in the right hands. On a quest for the best tipple and toast with the most exciting and respected bottlings. Competing for the 100-point perfect score Century Award and the double gold and a spot on the top shelf to be sipped, shaken, stirred, and celebrated. Slide up to the bar with the biggest names in the spirits game as they clink glasses with your hostess, legendary connoisseur Jennifer English, for intimate conversations, live tastings, product launches, and the happiest hour there is. Now, broadcasting live from the commodious confines of the swanky Proof Saloon, where the liquid elite meet, here is your hostess, the Madam of Manhattans, the Duchess of Daiquiris, the Queen of Conviviality, your hostess, James Beard Award winner, Jennifer English.
Well, bienvenidos, everybody, to the swanky Proof Saloon. I'm Jennifer English, and I'm thrilled to have you here, welcoming you, because we have an extraordinary guest today, one of the legends, or to become legends. Frankly, there are very few words that I don't use, but the ones that I choose not to use for a reason. But there are some times when a word is so aptly applied that it's impossible to ignore its vernacular usage. The term badass is one of those things. I don't know that it sounds very ladylike. I don't often think that it applies. But every once in a while, we come across situations that require us to use exactly the perfect word. Our guest today is a remarkable woman. She used to fix jet engines on F4s. She's part of a tradition older than this country. Her taste in connoisseurship, her courage, and her spirit are legendary. And if you don't know her product yet, well, grab a pencil, write it down, and thank me later. Because when you discover what we're going to introduce you to today, you will thank me. In turn, we will thank the woman behind the project. Every year, the Proof Awards are tasted by a panel of judges who are also friends in the business to us and to you, the connoisseur and the consumer, the retailer and the hotelier, restaurateur, and bartender. In other words, people who know what they're talking about, know what they're looking for, and know what it is to be great. To be beyond great is to be irresistible. And today we are going to introduce you to an irresistible spirit. The packaging is really legendary. It's beautiful. And we'll talk a little bit later with the woman who invented this, dreamed it up really, manifested it, made the miracle come to life. And we'll ask her about what this means. Native Spirits Tequila is a smooth reposado. It's designed with a very particular sipper in mind. And for most people, if you sip, if you imbibe, if you enjoy a libation, you find what tastes best to you. But what we know is the agave spirits, and in particular tequilas, can oftentimes be the thing that has a lifelong relationship. For many of the people in the desert Southwest in the Sonoran region, all the way down to Jalisco in Mexico, where tequila comes from, one small sip a day is practically medicinal. Well, what is the magic? What is the miracle that is tequila? Well, we're going to talk today with LJ Wilson, who is introducing her Native Spirits tequila known as Smooth Ride Reposado. And I will rarely use this term, but I will today, because this extraordinary woman is a genuine, spiritual, and existential badass for whom we're thrilled to meet her.
Do I need to take my shirt off?
No, you do not. No, that's going to be us in a couple of years.
But anyway, I just love what I'm seeing right now. I don't know if the spirit gods were coming down on me when I decided to make tequila, but I tell you what, this stuff is badass. And I don't know why these rich, famous people put their names on crap that you can't even drink, right? It's like
Well,
weird. I don't
okay.
get it.
As if you can't tell, there is
The
something
story?
really wonderful. Well, I want the audience to know that you tell it like it is, you sip it like it is,
Yeah.
and you are a remarkable woman. And I'm so thrilled.
Thank you.
We've talked a couple of times prior to this,
Yes.
and we've
Yep.
been planning this conversation for a long time. I have to say, among the many things, I want to go back to the notion of the traditions that you come from. Whose shoulders do you stand on? Who were the
I think it's
people that gave you this gift?
my grandparents. And you're gonna make me cry, and you shouldn't do that because I just put false eyelashes on. But it's the spirits in the sky, you know. I don't know. I always believe that spirits and grandparents and elders live, and they do come through you, even as much as they were massacred in my land. But anyway, you know, let's get on a happy note because
Well, I want
I
to I want to honor that tradition because you're
I know,
affiliated
and I
with
am
the
honoring
tape,
it.
and I'm honoring it. But I want to say that the Table Bluff Indian Reservation and the
Yeah,
tribes
you're poor.
of Yurok and Wiyot. Would you talk a little
Hmm.
bit about the region and how the notion
Hmm.
of the symbiosis between place and people exist in your world?
Well, I came from a family of my dad was Lithuanian, mom's full blood native, Yurok Wiyot, grandma was Wiyot, grandpa's Yurok. What happened in our family was pretty disgusting in the real world because my dad was a executive for PG&E and he didn't want my mom to, you know, be a Native American. She was beautiful. She won all these beauty contests, everything, da 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 da. But anyway, dad was excelling in, and this is a really good something to teach our children
Mhm.
nowadays because nobody knew the Native American, you know, path, what we had to go through. And it's really sad because what happened was my dad didn't want my mom to talk. And it's really sad. Can we get on
So
to tequila?
yeah, no. So I want to talk about the tequila because the tequila is a gift from the land. It's a gift from the
Hmm.
agave plants.
Exactly.
And the plant gives us so much. And in our culture today, we're beginning to become aware of and respect the power of plants. There's a lot of momentum in
Exactly.
terms of being
But
plant
we've
forward in
always been
everything we
power.
do.
Yeah. We've always
Go
been
ahead.
powerful from Mother Earth.
Yeah.
I believe we've always been powerful from Mother Earth. Water is our life. Dirt is what we grow from.
Yeah.
And elders are in the spirit, in the sky. I always believe you need everything to make anything excel in life. And love everything, you know, and no matter who you are, where you are, just love it. But I don't know how I made tequila. It must have been tequila gods. I don't know. It's just like it just came down and told myself, I mean, you want to know my criminal past? Yeah, let's do it. I'm from Humboldt County. I grew the best weed in the world, but it took water,
Yeah.
dirt, and sun.
You are
Tequila, Mexico. Yes.
uh, what is a great tequila supposed to be in your eyes, and why is it that in your life you never found a tequila you really could love as much as you love this? What were you seeking to create when you created Native Spirits tequila? Because this is so delicious, it is truly irresistible, and it doesn't taste like anything else I've ever sipped.
Thank you. That was what I was going for. But anyway, let's see. I was no icky taste, no ugly face. I don't
Oh,
know.
interesting.
Smooth.
So when people drink a harsh tequila, they make that.
Icky taste, ugly face. Ah,
Gotcha. So
it's so unreal.
what does Native Spirits give us?
It actually gives you a smooth ride. And I always like to say this, you know, drink it with your friends, family, but I want everybody to tell a story of where they came from. Take a little sip of that and let's hear your story. Your story might just be exactly like mine.
When you were
I don't know.
when you were creating this, I want to give you the opportunity because Native Spirits Tequila is the first woman-owned enterprise to successfully
Yeah.
brand
Unbelievable.
tequila, a boutique, an artisan tequila in Las Vegas. But you started in Mexico. Take us to Mexico on the quest for the source of this beautiful product.
I moved to Cabo, me and Steve. We were going to relax. He's invented a whole bunch of crap, you know. Well, not crap. I'm sorry, Steve, but tear offs for NASCAR. I mean, he's huge. We went to Cabo to relax. Our, what was his manager? He comes in with a bottle of tequila. And I said, we don't like tequila. Give us vodka. Give us anything but tequila. We hate it. And he gave me this tequila. And I go, well, where'd you get this? It's smooth. And he goes, well, my brother made it in prison. I'm going, whatever. But anyway, I go, you can make good tequila? I did not know. I said, I'm a Native American. I can grow good weed. So anyway, we go to Tequila, Mexico. We went everywhere. We met the Orandines. And, oh, they're such beautiful people. They took me in like their own. And, you know, that's the best feeling ever, to be taken in by an old Mexican family that wants you to do good. And they're the ones that told me I was the first woman in history to do what I did. But I did it not knowing I was going to be the first woman in history, but to just make a tequila I loved. And when I loved it, I figured everybody would love it. And I just love the Tequila Mexico people, the volcano, the rich minerals that come down, that give us that agave that's never grown. Everybody grows too much fast, right? Everything's fast nowadays. Fast, 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 fast. I want things to slow down and listen to your ground, listen to your plants. Everybody needs to listen. But now it's a very good time to listen.
Well, LJ Wilson is with us. She's the founder of Native Spirits Tequila. And this is a tequila that's doing some very different things with great intention, very deliberately. You grow your agave in the lowlands underneath the volcano.
Yes.
Not typically the place where we see such smoothness. The other thing you do that's remarkable is that you're on a private estate growing this. So you have a lot of intention in every plant.
Old plants. It's like our elders. Think about our elders teaching us something.
Okay.
Those plants teach me something.
I also want to talk about the fact that this spirit, you only make one product. You only make this smooth reposado. Can you talk about how unusual that is? Because again, it speaks to your intention. And if intention has anything to do with your results, your product is irresistible. And that makes me want to know everything about your intention, because it means that every intention was the right intention in everything that you did here.
I believe that one thing in your intention, it's like, okay, you can have a lot of different, in a restaurant, a lot of different, picks of this and that and that. But no, if you want something perfect, I can only do one thing perfect. I don't know about you guys, but I can only do one thing. Maybe I have OCD way worse than everybody else, but I want to do something perfect. And if I don't do that one thing perfect, then everything else sucks. That's all.
Well, you've done this perfectly well. Let's take a sniff. I'm going to be using my neat glass. These are the official tasting.
Jennifer, I listened to you. Here's my vessel.
Oh, you got your crystal. I love that.
No, I ordered this water for her.
I love it. It's
but it looks like agave.
Yes, it does.
And this, look at, hey, look at, and can I put my shoes up here?
Yes.
No, look at this.
That's beautiful.
Look at this.
It looks like agave.
I thought so. I was going to send it to you as a gift. But listen, okay, one more thing. Look at my shoes.
I love that. So listen, we've got Halloween coming up, but most importantly, we've got Dia de los Muertos coming up, where we set our ofrenda, and it's where we honor our ancestors, the Day of the Dead.
Totally.
But before we do that, I want you to see, we're using the official tasting glass. Every judge in the Proof Awards will be using these beautiful, neat tasting glasses.
That's
And what it
nice.
does is it allows the aromatics to
There,
really develop.
like wine.
So let's sniff this and tell me what you smell and experience when you take a sniff before we go anywhere else. What is the sniff like? Tell people who don't have a glass of this in their hands what this is.
It's remembrance of every step I took to make this the best tequila I could make for everybody else. It's what our ancestors actually did. They did it. Honest. And you guys don't believe me, but it honestly, our horses do it too. So that's what I sniff.
It smells amazing. And I have to say, I've shared this with dear friends who are also
Really?
daily tequila drinkers because
You didn't share it with your enemies?
I haven't seen them close up yet enough to give them a sip. And believe me, if I could, there are a few people I would love to give a sip of this too, to say, please let this represent the peace that I wish we had between us.
Exactly.
Right? Like if you want to show someone you love them and you have nothing but good intentions for them, you would want to clink glasses with this. You know, of champagne,
Anything.
Winston Churchill said, in success you deserve it, and in defeat you need it. I think that quote could aptly be applied to this. I love that.
Can I use that as my Hollywood toast, as you said?
Yes.
Just kidding.
But
I love that.
But the other thing that you've done here, but before we run out of time, because we're going to run out of time if I'm not careful, because honestly, you and I could talk for hours, and we've already done that.
We have.
If you really want to share something special with someone, I want to tell everybody that this is something that is so smooth and loving. It's like liquid love. Now, I know when you hear tequila that you think that it's going to have fiery, passionate components, which this does. But this is a soft, velvety fire, if you can understand. It's a warming fire, not a scorching fire. Everything that could be done in this tequila, in this smooth ride reposado, has been done to achieve a result that is really unlike anything I've ever tasted. And I've been part of the community that has been growing out of Tales of the Cocktail for nearly 20 years. And in my lifetime's experience, I always believe that one of the best applications for a great tequila was in a margarita. As the co-founder of the World Margarita Championships, I put my money where my mouth is in that.
Wow.
But this is something that changes everything for me. I never thought I would say this. I never understood that something like this could exist. This, as in all things, is the balancing agent. In any time you've had tequila, even the best tequila you've ever had in the world, I want you to sip this. And I want you to sip the love that this offers you. And imagine that this will broaden the definition of the agave spirits category for so many people. Nobody could understand that this could exist before until you taste it. And in Latin, the phrase res ipsa loquitur, the thing speaks for itself.
Yeah.
There are very few products in the world where it really just speaks for itself.
Thank you.
But the Proof Awards are all about bringing those kinds of things.
Need a push getting your spirits, wine, or beverage brand into the hands of consumers? Interested in winning medals like a double gold award? Proof Awards 2020, the ultimate beverage competition, can help jumpstart your brand into the hands of beverage buyers. Enter the Proof Awards. Be a part of the Proof Awards marketing campaign with our partner, Food and Beverage Magazine. All of our judges are buyers, and that's what sets our awards program apart from the others. Our judges head the beverage programs for restaurants, bars, nightclubs, casinos, liquor stores, big box retail, and national wine and spirits distributors. Your brand will be tasted by buyers from more than 15 states across the U.S. We have hundreds of categories to choose from at www.proofawards.com. Be seen by 12 million readers with our partner, Food and Beverage Magazine. Get tasted and rated by buyers. The 2020 Proof Awards competition is open for spirits, wine, and beverage brands today. Proof Awards 2020, moving brands into the marketplace. www.proofawards.com.
God, you got the bottle today. Hey, Jennifer. I don't know if you're gonzo or what.
Oh, no. We just wanted to give a promo to the Proof Awards. Two things I want to make sure we do right now.
Yeah.
you took people into consideration who are really making mindful, healthy choices for both their bodies and their spirits. And not only is this exquisite tequila irresistibly delicious and incredibly smooth, unparalleled, but in fact, it's the lowest calorie spirit at 63 calories a serving. Would you talk
I
a
used
little
to
bit about
drink.
why that's important?
Okay. First of all, I hated hangovers. Second of all, I was drinking way too much margaritas with the salt, sugar, da 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 da. And I just wanted, I actually didn't think about it. I never thought about it. But as I was gaining weight, drinking tequila down in Mexico, going, this is the shittiest shit I've ever had. You know, I'm done. Uh, Sammy Hagar, all Adam Levine, all the famous people are making all this crap. I'm going, you know what? I want a damn naked tequila brand, which is my own, and I want it smooth. And you know what? More than anything, I want to give girls no hangover. Oh,
Right.
men, men like hangovers for some reason. But I like to wake up in the next morning and go, damn, I feel good. You know?
Yeah.
But honestly, 2 ice cubes, a little bit of this, and you don't even need that, but a little bit of salt, and you know what? That's it. That's 90 calories compared to 400.
Right. So
You know?
this says 63. This says 63 calories. Now, I want to tell you, I was on the
Yes.
internet doing research
And
for
you
this
saw it,
interview, and I
right?
saw Suzanne Summers, who has successfully survived
Love it.
cancer, legendary
Yes.
fitness and health
Hmm.
personality. She is a teacher. She's a mentor to so many of us. And she
Let
realized that by drinking wines, she was not
Right.
feeling optimal.
Gaining.
And she discovered that
Hmm.
for her
Yep.
and
Tequila.
for many people, she discovered what many ladies and men
Hmm.
know, which is that tequila is actually very beneficial on lots of
It's
dimensions.
amazing.
I can't
People
make
don't
those
even
claims.
realize it. But,
And
but,
and
but you
and
have to have a good boutique, small. I mean, like me. I'm not big. I don't put famous names and I don't bullshit nobody. What mine is a badass tequila, which is lower calorie. It's pure. I take the best water, the best tequila, the best whatever, dirt, and I make it and I slow it down. People speed everything up nowadays and put crap in it. Sugar, sugar. Let me tell you what Suzanne Summers drinks. You want to know?
I don't think
And
we can
tea.
say.
Well, it's the same one that was at my distillery. Not my distillery, but yeah. Yep.
So there's no
She's
sugars
picked
added, no honeys, nothing to sweeten, nothing
nothing. That's
artificial,
why
nothing
they
to speed
loved
it up.
what they loved, but they went down the road to make bigger product and sorry, loser.
Well, I'm going to ask you about your house toast. When you're with dear friends and you're sharing this and introducing people, and we should say you're widely available throughout the state of Nevada at liquor
So far,
stores,
so good. We'll see.
and you're
Native
in,
native casinos will be best.
and you're on the cusp, and you have very limited production, which is going to put you in a very
So
special
good.
category all along.
Yes.
This is really, you have to have the intention to find this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to raise my glass and ask you to join us as we thank you for being with us today. Thank you for making this
Thank you.
irresistible tequila, and ask you to share, what is it that you say to your friends when you clink glasses with them? What is your house toast?
My house toast is this. Everybody click your own glass and sell your own story and believe it.
To your story. Thank you so very much. Cheers. The Proof Awards are
Thank you.
coming up, and the 2020 Proof Awards are going to feature the best brands that are in the right hands, being cultivated, being curated, being created and crafted with the kind of intention that LJ Wilson from Native Spirit Tequila has. Please visit her website. It's an extraordinary testament to this truly badass woman who makes this irresistible
Thank you.
spirit. I am so honored that you were here with us, and I can't wait to clink glasses with you in person.
Me
Stay
too.
safe and stay well.
I will. See ya.
Cheers.